And how long did it take you to get the taste right then? Because that's like
Oh my God.
the amount
Yvonne,
of powders I have in my cupboard, especially for my kind of, I need to get better at something that I want to focus on in 2025 because I've really become a disaster. I was that person that was like health,
yeah,
fitness, diet, lifestyle, so good. I never thought I would become the person that's like hasn't had breakfast but has had 3 coffees. Never.
I know.
But when you have, when you're working, you have your business, you have a podcast and you have
And if you
four
got,
kids, you kind of just put that to the last, which is not good.
I was speaking to somebody yesterday. So yesterday I had a terrible day of eating. So just I had 2 Wholesup and a pack of nuts onto my dinner, which is not ideal. And I'm trying to be a face of a business that's promoting a healthy lifestyle. But I was traveling back from the UK in back-to-back meetings. But this is it. I'm not alone in this.
I think
Everybody.
I had 5. What did I have for my dinner last night? My husband went to football, so it means he didn't cook for me because I'm a total disaster and he does everything.
Brilliant.
And he says, you cannot take care of yourself without me. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. Anybody else out there? Make sure you manifest a soulmate. I always say I think I manifested him, but he didn't manifest me. I think I had 3 packs of the kids' buttons.
It's mad,
Mini
isn't
packs,
it?
though. Like, come on. While I'm sitting there doing board minutes and stuff. Like,
it's crazy. But like there's days like that and then there's perfect days as well, right?
Yeah.
And I think when we're busy, when there's kids involved and there's other priorities other than yourself, which sounds really bad. How can you prioritize other things other than yourself? And that's not to be selfish, but it's just to be life. That's just the reality of it. But to your point around how hard is it to get taste and palatability, so hard. So we must have went through maybe 30 or 40 iterations. And then when we got it to a point where we thought it was okay, and this is just between Brian and I thinking it was okay, we gave it to our closest family members. And then we sent out the WhatsApp, right guys, there's blind tasting. These are the parameters. You got to all text back 1 to 5. These are the responses, blah, blah, blah. Somebody gave it 0 out of 10. This is the early days. I was like, all right, 0 out of 5. I was like, for fuck's sake.
Blocked.
I was like, for fuck's sake, who's that? And my mum, God bless her, put up her hand because they just didn't like it. But we've come a long way now since then. But like, it is super difficult to make a product from. First of all, there's a taste, then there's a coating, then there's a mouth feel, and then there's an aftertaste, then there's a smell, then there's a color. We don't use any artificial coloring. So when we have a vanilla, you shake it around and you see it's a little bit purple. That's the power of the organic cherries and the beetroot coming out in it. But we don't want to mask that. So when people are tasting it, like, oh, but it's just pink. Well, I'm like, no, but there's no artificial coloring. So it's super natural product.
Yeah, and you know what I hated the most about protein shakes? The smell in your bottle afterwards. It was just disgusting.
Yeah.
I like the way your containers are like more steely.
Yeah. So there's a big part of trying to be sustainable. So we brought them out more recently. We're on a mission to become a B Corp. We're not there yet. It's a tricky challenge. There's an awful...
And B Corp means what exactly?
So balancing people, planet, and profit. So being kind to your staff, being kind to the planet, and then also having a social impact around profit as well. Okay. So, for example, every year we donate a number of meals to Food Cloud here in Ireland, and then their fooding partner in the UK as well. So I think we gave 3,000 meals this year. So like it was,
wow.
Yeah, really proud of that. And we don't necessarily always chant and shout about it. It's just something we do because I think it's not hard to be a good person or a good business, but just do it. So that's all we're trying to do. We're like, look, we're growing, we're learning as we go. Every day is a school day. It's definitely not linear, but we're making progress.